That's the impression, and that's what you are getting. Okie dokie. And let's shift some of our guys. We're moving. Okie dokie. And yes, 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 we are live. We are live in Amazon. We are live in Facebook. We are live in YouTube. We are live in so many different destinations. Oh my God. Oh my God. So thanks everybody as joining us right now. That's our 12 show, our 12 Amazon live show. And we are so happy to be here with you. And today, joining me, the most professional experts in the industry. Thank you so much for doing it with me, gentlemen, in the 12th time in a row. So we will start by a quick introduction. But even before the introduction, because we have our snake and the snake is back to our show, I will encourage everybody that's watching us right now. Please comment to see yourself as the head of the snake. Once you will comment, you will be the head of the snake, and then we'll start the competition internally. So without any further notice, let's start with a quick introduction. And I would love to hear a little bit about you. So let's make it happen. Steven, as always, you're the first one.
Thank you, Daniel. I'm Stephen. I'm from Devizes in Wiltshire, which is about 93 miles away from London. Well, my prime occupation is live broadcasting. I've been doing this for 7 years now. I always enjoy going live with Be Live, and it's simply the best place to be. I broadcast 5 days a week, just weekdays, have the weekends off, and I'm live on Amazon Live, as is everybody who's here today. Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you so much, Steven. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are here. We are here. Okay, and we have the first head of the snake. Oh my God, it's working, Dr. Rilo. How you make it? How you make it? Steven, thank you so much for the great intro. We are moving to Doctor. So, Doctor, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, everybody. So I'm Dr. Elo Efren Lopez. I'm originally from Puerto Rico. Live here in the States, 30 miles west of Washington, D.C., in an amazing town called Herndon, Virginia. So I'm a live streamer. I do live streaming on YouTube, well, basically all the platforms that don't require you to use that little cell phone. So, and Amazon Live as well. And I've been with Be Live for a while, doing some content about how to do live streams, how to look good, all that stuff, and now how to make better sales on Amazon Live. So this is a little bit about me. And next guest, please.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you so much. And we are moving to Nick. Nick, what's up? How are you? We missed you so
Hey,
much.
yeah, I missed you last week, but hey, good to be head of the snake when I'm better go talking, which is so cool. Loving the snake. My name's Nick Wood. I'm also in the UK. I'm in a place called Farnborough, Hampshire, the home of British aviation, where we had our first powered flight, followed by our first powered crash. But the lesson to be learned is just bite the bullet and do it anyway. So that's what we do. I'm a live streamer like the guys. I also am a digital marketer, so I spend half my time building websites, optimizing websites, social media, but I just love live streaming. Live stream on Amazon at the moment 2 times a day, 9 a.m. normally 9 a.m. and midday Eastern. But then sometimes I jump on a Saturday and Sunday because I miss it. So I think, well, let's go on again. So you can catch me nickwood.live and you can catch my show tomorrow.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nick, for sharing. And last but for sure not least, Grant, what about you?
Hi, I'm Grant Saunders. I'm also from the United Kingdom and I'm from Yorkshire, the centre of the country as well as the centre of the universe as well. I am a live streamer, an Amazon live streamer, a Be Live streamer, and I'm a stage hypnotist as well. So I'm not convincing people to buy things, I'm convincing people to do things. I absolutely love Be Live. It's a great platform to kind of really help us kind of level up our live streams and really make an impact in the way that we do things. And it really does help a lot. On my Amazon live show, which is grantsaunders.live, I talk about tech stuff, about live streaming, and I talk about talking, which is quite interesting. But yeah, that's me. My name's Grant Saunders, coming to you from Yorkshire in England, the home of the Yorkshire pudding, and really looking forward to today's show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, Doctor, we were missing all those sound effects. Thank you so much for enhancing our stream with those crazy sound effects. And for real, after we were starting to have those sound effects in our show, I was better understanding why it's so important to have those sound effects. And I guess that in the upcoming months, you can totally expect that we will make it as a part of the native product, adding those couple, maybe more sound effects, so we will be able to upload using some templates, I guess, that we will provide. But for sure, if you are speaking about enhancing the content, I guess that at the beginning we're counting that graphics is the most important thing, overlays, lower thirds, everything that we were creating, the framing, the logos, everything that we can see right now. And I guess that the next step is actually to have those great sound effects that enhancing the show, adding a better atmosphere, actually, creating some chill, calm environment, and helping everybody to be a little bit more funny and a little bit more calm. And that's, I guess, something that everybody wants to have. So thank you so much, Doctor, for bringing us the ability to understand the value of those sound effects. Guys, if you want, feel free. If you want, just share for a couple of seconds your experience with BeLive. Some of you actually shared it as a part of your general intro. So if somebody in the room wants to share a couple of words about why he's using BeLive or why he's using BeLive for Amazon Live, I would love to have it. So just feel free to share.
Yeah, I'm happy to share. I mean, I've been using BeLive for so long. I've watched it grow and improve over time, and it's now the perfect selling system because you've got a mixture. You can play a YouTube video just by getting the link from YouTube. You can show images on screen, either from Facebook or from your own hard drive, or you can load up PDF documents. We've got the carousel from Amazon Live we can actually show on screen whilst we're live and talk about. Everything that we actually need is in the studio, and we can have up to another 7 guests whilst we're live as well. And you're getting a great demonstration of BeLive during this broadcast today, because Daniel is showing everything that BeLive can do, including the snake.
Thank you so much, Stephen. Yeah, we're showing everything that we can do, and some of the future, the future features that we will launch soon. So thank you so much for mentioning it. Who wants to go next?
Yeah, can I just say there's an extra feature that I'm just using at the moment, and that is the editor that's within the system, just to cut up the live streams. And actually, I did one the other day talking about my favorite Mevo Start camera, and now I actually play that when I'm promoting BeLive in my Amazon live stream shows. So I did a little 2-minute clip, whacked it into a nice little box, had the text on top and the bottom with contact details. Took me minutes just by able to do that, just cutting up the stream when we're live streaming. Absolutely fantastic. I love it.
Thank you so much, Nick. Who wanna go next? I think
Go
it's
on,
I'll go next.
Grant.
Yeah.
I'll go
Grant.
For me, it's about, I've got so much to do when I'm live, and BeLive is so great at actually making everything so simple and intuitive. There's so many features, but it's just so easy to use. You don't have to think too much about it. Everything that is supposed to happen just feels like a natural process. So like when you've got the AI comments, the comments that appear on screen automatically, using the carousel, even the editor. Like using a video, it sounds like it should be really complicated, but you know what? Everything is really straightforward and it just works really well. So for me, I don't have to worry about the production side of the show. I just need to make sure I've got my mouth and I can talk, and I know that BeLive's going to look after everything else.
Are you from Yorkshire? Of course you can talk.
I'll hold my hand up to that, Stephen. Yeah.
Guys, we did it. We did it. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Okie dokie. Doctor, you wanna go? You
Yeah, of course.
share with us your experience? Go
So
for it.
for me, other than everything they said, the graphic generator, so you can do your thumbnails, it's right there. All you got to do is put a picture or 2 pictures if you have a guest, and put the topic and the time, and it's really good. It's really, really good. And also, you don't need a $5,000 computer to use this. It's all in the cloud. So there's no clunky stuff in your computer or filling up your hard drive with unnecessary software. So for me, that's a plus.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. And I guess that we will just start the next part of our show. And today we have some new products that we never had on our show, and I would love to learn more about them. And actually, the first product is something that we never had, and a surprise from Steven. A
What?
portable background, Steven.
Well,
Oh my God.
it's a surprise because it's not a camera and it's not a microphone. One of the things about doing live broadcasts, one of the things about doing live broadcasts is you want to look good on screen. Now, you can use the background that's behind you. You can use your room or your office, but it's going to be the same every time. And what you want to be able to do is to up your game so that when you're on a Zoom call, you look good and people actually will watch you. Now, you're currently watching a Logitech Brio camera, not down in the carousel, and behind me, hopefully, this may or may not work. I know it's cameras, I know. This bit, I don't. So let's go with it anyway. And I'm zooming out, and hopefully you can see. I'm going to stand up as well. I'm probably going to shrink. Behind me here, I feel like I'm doing the weather, guys. Right, is a wall. Okay, now this is a photography backdrop, and we're very fortunate in that millions of photographers around the world have used photography backdrops to take photographs. Now we can use them as backdrops in our live broadcasts, be it Zoom, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch. But in order to have a backdrop, you need to have a stand. Now, I can't, just a minute, I'm just going to see, no, I can't. Just take it, the stand we're talking about, that it's actually in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. That's a T stand. The thing is that most stands have two poles, and then the rod is actually suspended between them. Now, my office is smaller, and I can't do that. So I wanted a central pole, which you can see in the graphic there, and then the bar going across the top, and that's exactly what it is. And it means that I can take any backdrop, which are about $15 each, $15, and I can hang it and use it as my backdrop. Now, this particular one was, well, Grant got there first, and I thought that looked good. So I borrowed Grant's wall, colored it a bit more, and I'm just using the T stand that's down in the carousel at the moment to make sure that when I appear on screen, I can change up my game. I can change the background with the show. I can change the mood. I mean, I've seen backgrounds that can be hung on this T stand behind me of an Hawaiian beach. I love to present from a Hawaiian beach, or from a Wild West town with tumbleweed blowing down the street. That's what I'd like to do. So look out in my Amazon Live broadcasts, 11 a.m. Eastern, every single day of the week, and you'll see lots of different backdrops suspended on this T stand, which is, I think, possibly on discount today. It is a brilliant, simple piece of kit. It's so easy that I was able to put it together. And then with Angelica's help, I made sure the wall was sort of straight. Daniel, it's over to you.
Thank you so much, Steven. Thank you so much. And I have a co-producer. We didn't made it officially, but Dr. Ilo from the last show is joined as a co-producer that basically helping us with the sounds effect to understand where we are, what is the next cue, bring us the cues, I guess. So, Doctor, thank you so much for this kind of support. And we are actually moving. We're moving to you, right? We're moving to speak about the Blackmagic.
Indeed. So we're talking about the Blackmagic A10 Mini. So let me cut into that, right? So here's the A10 Mini. The A10 Mini basically is a switcher for your camera, right? And it's also a capture card, which is really, really amazing. So right now I have 4 cameras connected in here, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. I can change it with just one button. Right here, I'm here. Right here, I'm there again. And also, if I press here in this part, you get picture-in-picture in different parts. So if I press that, you can see me there in picture-in-picture, and I can actually give you a tutorial of how does this work, which is pretty amazing. It also has sound. So if you want to put sound on it, you can go here in this little part in the back. it has two 3.5 millimeter jacks, so you can connect. For example, if you wanted to connect the Maono WM820, which is a product that we did showcase on our last show, you connect it to 3.5 millimeter, connect it here. Then you're just gonna grab your microphone and put it in your chest and keep on talking. So it has the ability to do all of that stuff, which is pretty amazing. It also has scenes, like not scenes, but it has the way to the transitions. So here's you can put transitions like this one in here, which is normal. Then you have, or you can use mix, which is let me show you back again. So in mix, what it does is that it just, whenever you cut to another camera, automatically mixes the transition. So also it has a software that you can actually use as well. And right now it's discounted. I bought this almost at $400, $300 something. Right now it's $195. They decided to give it a bump in price to $195, which I was like, should I change mine? So I paid another one, but I don't need another one, let's be real. But I wanted to, because it's a $195. So you get 4 cameras, 4 HDMI inputs, and one little device. And this device is seen by BeLive as a webcam. It says Blackmagic. So you can put different types of cameras. You can put a back camera. You can put like Steven has a one to the nature. You can put every type of camera you want. And it's only, you don't have to buy a capture card, because this is in fact a capture card. So this piece of equipment, it also has a software that you can use. And in the software, you can, do everything and that you want to do in here. So this is pretty cool. And this is the cheapest version, which is the one that I recommend for live streamers. If you want to start off with one, this is the one. There's a different version, an upgrade version. You can put a little screen in here, and you can see the pre-show before you actually choose which where to go. So that's it for me. It's really amazing equipment, and this is what I use every single day for all of my live streams.
So polite people, so polite. We are such a polite team. Thank you so much. Okie dokie. Doctor, once we don't have like the sounds effect, you know what? We are doing it by ourselves. We don't need
Hey,
we can just clap our hands. Like the oldies, we can just clap our hands. Okie dokie. Maybe some show will bring like a beatboxer or something like that. We'll think about it.
I think Stephen can beatbox. He looks like a beatboxer.
No.
We can
Perhaps if you hypnotize me, Grant, I might have a go.
That sounds like a challenge.
That's a good idea.
challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
Maybe we will test it out. Okay, doctor. Thank you so much. And we are moving to Grant. Grant, you will tell us about the Elgato mic. No, Elgato Stream Deck.
Stream
my
Deck.
God. Yes.
And
sorry.
this lines up perfectly with the ATEM Mini, because I use this with my ATEM Mini as well. Now, like Dr. Elo was saying then, with the software, if you're wanting to have like stinger transitions and all that type of stuff as well, animated lower thirds, and you really want to add some real kind of, broadcast production, you can use this alongside your ATEM Mini and do some absolutely amazing stuff. But what is a Stream Deck? Well, you've got basically 15 OLED buttons here. Each one of these is a screen of itself. You can load whatever you want onto there. But what's really cool is this helps you streamline everything. So not just your live streams, anything that has a shortcut, a macro or hotkey, you can program to one of these buttons. In fact, on this one here, you can see I've got a few there to be used with the BeLive software. So with the hotkeys in BeLive, if I want to change cameras, if I want to mute all the audio, if I want to skip to the next product in the carousel, I just have to press a button on here. So it means that whilst I'm live streaming, whilst I'm on Amazon Live, I don't have to worry about stuff. I literally look down, look at the next button, press skip, and it skips to the next item in the carousel. Or if I want to change layouts within BeLive as well, again, it's just a button on here that I press that corresponds to that layout. It's a great looking bit of kit, and you'll see, even though there's 15 screens on here, you'll see, if you look closer, there's a little arrow key. I can skip to there. Just wait for that autofocus to kick in. And then it brings up another 15 on the next screen. So you can load up to 30 things on this. And this one you can see here is the names of different people for some lower thirds I was doing for a hybrid conference. So this helps not only add stingers, transitions, not only helps with BeLive from skipping from different things in hotkeys, but let's say you just want to use it for Microsoft Excel or Word or anything like that. Anything where there is a shortcut or a hotkey, you can program to be one of these buttons. So if I regularly use a certain function such as copy, I can press copy and that button does that for me. I can press paste, it does that. With the companion software that this comes with, literally, you can create almost anything. If I had Philips Hue lighting, intelligent lighting in here, I could control that through this Stream Deck. If I want to do sound effects, I can control them through this Stream Deck. Basically, all the small little actions that you do either in stream or in an app or in software can be programmed to a button on this unit. And for its price, look how cheap that is. And this is something that whilst you're streaming, you can just be pressing buttons and not having to click 2 or 3 different things to find the thing that you need to do, which for me is all about engagement with the audience, not having to worry about anything. On top of all of that, it just looks really cool. Some of the buttons on this are, you can load what you want to. So I've got my Binance account loaded onto there. So the app lets me know the price of my cryptocurrency. It lets me know what time of the day it is. I can set up little widgets so I can have a countdown timer on there as well. And when it's not doing anything, mine has a screensaver that looks like the eyes from Benjamin Franklin to remind me that when I'm not working, that $100 bill is watching me and it knows I'm being lazy. So it keeps me motivated. It looks cool. It comes with a cool little stand here. So it goes beautifully next to your ATEM switcher unit and they line up next to each other. So it really makes your setup look really cool as well. And, you know, I'm all about all the gear and no idea. You know, I want my studio to look as good as it can. And this really does help that. It's a fantastic piece of kit. And it's simple to use.
Well, the price is amazing.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I thought they were more expensive.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Indeed. $88. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my
Click in
God.
the carousel, buy more of them.
Guys, the cues the doctor is sending you, it's a suggestion. It's not like the script of our show. You have to remember it. If you have something else to add, additional information, please feel free to cross the queue and to share whatever you want. You're just feeling free to do whatever he wants during the shows, and we are getting used to it. That's absolutely okay from our side, doctor. Feel free to make it, but guys, feel free to share any additional information if you have after. Thank you everybody who's joining us right now. Please comment below and be the head of the snake. We're looking to learn from where are you joining us, what kind of product you're looking us to review for you. We're here for sharing the best product for live streaming out of our experience. That's all we know. We know to share out of our experience what we tried, what we're using, and that's what we're doing in this show. So if you're looking us to review or to bring any kind of advice about a specific product, please share in the chat and we will have to see it. And quick note to my team, I really like the motivations that you have to compete in the chat. Please keep doing it. Oh my God. And we are moving to our next product, and the next product is again, doctor. How does it come that it's again you? I mean, you had already it's your second product. I know what happened. It was yeah. I know. I can remember. It was one time, Doctor was needed to actually go during the show, and he was asked us to be the first one. And because I'm copying the agenda every time, so it's still we still have Doctor need to leave the show. He will be the first one. So Doctor, thank you so much. Go for it. Go for it, Nick. Go for it. We're putting you in the lobby. Do whatever needed. And Doctor, feel free to start.
All right. So this is the Elgato Wave arm. So this is the Wave arm. This is what I use actually. How would I use it? I don't use it as a mic arm, right? I use it for something else, which is this right here. So let me go and put the camera back where it's supposed. So look at this. If I wanted to do any live streaming and I wanted to stand up, this is look how good does this look. It looks really good, and I can change it. I can change this arm and change, show you whatever I have for Halloween over there, right? So this arm, what I love about the arm is that you can use it for a microphone, or you can use it for whatever you want. To be honest, that's what I was showcasing with the product that I was showing you, right? So if I wanted to do this, I can do this right here, and with the ease of that, I can show you anything on my desk and give you, a review on it. So now I want to show you the arm. So let me switch cameras to another one. So let me just switch camera real quick to the Insta so you can actually see the camera itself. All right, so let me change to this one. And sorry about that. Here it is. Here it is. So here's the arm. What I like about this arm, obviously, is that it has little pockets in here where you can actually put, let me see if I can get off my face so you can concentrate on this. So you can actually put cables in here and just keep them in there. It won't go anywhere. It's pretty easy to use. It also has a little weight over here. This weight right here, it keeps the camera centered. Like, it doesn't let it move, right? It keeps from moving side to side. And you can put a microphone, a camera, anything that has a 1/4-inch thread, or it comes with other stuff as well. You can just mount it and put it however you want in there. And it's also good quality. It's really good quality. It came in, it gets really tall, so I can actually use it for standing up and doing some video standing up. And you can use it for anything. That's why I like the versatility of it. It's really good quality. You can walk around. If you have one of these microphones, you can actually showcase everything that you have in your behind the scenes or whatever. And you can walk around and just show everything with this arm. It's great quality. And it's only $99, to be honest. There's other ones that are more expensive and don't have the versatility that this one has. So for me, this is the one to have. You want to do use a microphone over the top, or if you want to use put a camera and showcase your whole setup, this is the one to use. There's another one that Elgato has, which is the low profile, which I have right here. But this, if you want to use it for everything else than just a microphone, this is the arm for you. It's really cool, and it's really, really amazing. I forgot about me. I don't know.
We have a question from the audience, Doctor.
Yes.
What the weight? What is
the weight about?
will it
Okay,
take?
let me get you the specs of the weight, because it doesn't weigh too much. I think
Not the weight. No, sorry.
Okay.
What weight will it take? It's actually grand.
What
Yeah,
weight
it's a
will it
lot
take?
of fun. Yeah.
I was going to
I'll
say,
have to
will it
check,
take a
but
good camera?
this camera right here is a CV1,
Yeah.
and I have a KNF Concept ball. So this is like 3 pounds right here. It's really good, and it takes it and it doesn't go anywhere. So
Nice.
I'll have to check the specs exactly how much weight. But right now it's rocking 3 pounds,
Nice.
and it's working really good.
Okie dokie. Maybe we need to make this kind of stress test in one of our live shows. When the guys have interesting questions, we can just like put more and more and more, and to see when it's like way too much or so. We
On the
will
camera.
keep it for another. We will keep it for another show or another format. Doctor,
Another
thank you
camera.
so much. And we are moving another camera, absolutely. And we are moving to Nick. And Nick, you'll speak about like a router, right? A mesh Wi-Fi system. Oh my God!
Oh.
A second. I'm bringing you. and you'll replace our lovely, lovely doctor.
Indeed, indeed. Yes, this is part of a set of 3. This is the TP-Link Deco hybrid mesh Wi-Fi system. Let me tell you what the problem was. My problem was I'm in the UK. I'm in a lovely brick-built house. I've got nice thick brick walls, which is beautiful. I love it. When it comes to live streaming a cooking show, though, that's a real nightmare because my wireless router is in the lounge. I want to live stream in the kitchen and I can't get the signal through. Now, I have to say, big thanks to my good friend, Stephen Healy, because I spoke to him about this issue and he said, hey, the TP-Link Deco, go check it out. And it is absolutely superb. If you've got a dead spot, a Wi-Fi dead spot in your house, this will solve it. I cannot tell you how it makes Wi-Fi go through walls. I just know it does. It is so simple to set up. One of my big issues is I'm very much a plug and play guy. If it's going to be tricky, I lose interest. It comes as a box of 3 and with an Ethernet cable, and the instructions were scan the QR code and follow the instructions. My heart sank. I thought, oh no, the one time in my life I actually wanted a set of instructions. I dutifully scanned the QR code. It opened up an app on your phone. You just need an email address and a password, and it was talked you through it. Basically, so simple. You just take one, you plug it, or rather you switch off your Wi-Fi router, you take one of these, you plug it in with the Ethernet cable from this little, one of these little elements here, into the back of your router. You switch them both on and wait. Maybe 60 seconds, maybe 2 minutes, little flashing at the top there. Next time, next to no time, you have got your wireless network secure, fast, no buffering network set up for one. As you can see, the only cord coming out of this is the power cord. And so I just put another one in the kitchen. I put this one up here in the office, and I have now got amazing Wi-Fi all around the house. Absolutely incredible. Everything that I've got works like a charm, including all the Alexa, the lights, anything you can think of that is got to put on a network, you can have. Now, I can actually have up to 100 devices without any issue going through this network. I've got 12 so far, so I've got another 88 to go. If you want to come around and enjoy some fast Wi-Fi, then do pop by. But it's amazing. It's so good. It's got a crazy self-diagnosis thing in the app, so it very rarely goes wrong. But if you do get an issue, you can just get it to scan. It scans itself, says, do you want us to fix it? Bang, it fixes it. I'm talking seconds, not minutes. Super quick. You've got parental control, so suddenly you've got this amazing Wi-Fi. You probably want to keep an eye on what your kids are up to. You've got parental control. You can add managers. It has absolutely blown me away. I could not believe it. I've now got Wi-Fi at speeds that I could only have dreamt about all over the house. I was super impressed. And so this is the TP-Link Deco. We've got parental control. It gives you monthly reports. You can do speed tests, network optimization, everything this does. And say, I don't know how it works, but it just does. And if you ever need to go to a bigger house and you get more Wi-Fi hotspot or dead spots, you don't need a whole set again. You just buy an extra one and it will just ping you. I think this one's at 6,000 square feet of coverage. Absolutely mind-blowing.
A gentle reminder, it's just doctors are doing sound effect. Nick, if you have anything to add, please go for it.
Actually, it's our audience. I'm just saying.
It's the audience. Okie dokie. Nick, you're done?
I'm done.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for bringing us all this great technology to our shows. I think that it's the second time that we're speaking about routers in general, and you're currently the only ones that actually exploring those kind of products with us. So thank you so much for bringing them and for sharing them with us. And we are moving to the next product. Stephen, we're waiting a long time for you to speak about smart cameras. And here we are.
It had to happen eventually. And just to note, just to reinforce what Nick's just said, TP-Link Deco is British, and it's an amazing piece of kit. And there's one next to me, there's one next to Nick, there's one next to Angelica. They're everywhere. Right, okay, cameras are important. And the other thing that is important is framing yourself correctly on camera. Okay, so I'm shrinking, but that's right. Okay, I've always been looking for, when I look for a webcam, I'm looking for one that gives a good picture, because that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, you want to look good on camera, whether you're on a Zoom call, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch. You want to be your best. Now you've got the backdrop and you've got the stand to go with it, but now you need a good camera. And we're on a situation where you're always looking for something that's slightly better than one you've got. And occasionally you find it. And that's what happened to me with the Nexigo. Nick is responsible for this. He won't admit it, but Nick has been showing Nexigo cameras on our shows, which are on Monday at 11 a.m. for ages. And he's been showing this Nexigo camera with a ring light. And I thought, do they have a 4K camera? Because Nexigo, a well-respected American brand, started off selling broadcasting equipment and electronic equipment, and then moved into, because he saw a gap in the market, cameras. And there are now a range of 15 Nexigo cameras, and Nick's been showing you one, and I'm about to show you the Nexigo N970p. Now, originally, this is billed as a conference camera, and if there's one person on screen, it will put you in the center of screen. If it's 3 people on screen, then the AI will frame 3 people. And if there are 5 people on screen, you can have 5 people on screen all in one place. So everybody's framed perfectly. If people move, the camera is following faces. It's got face recognition built in. It's got the AI built in. So everybody's positioned correctly on camera. One camera with one microphone. Anybody can talk, and it is the ideal conference camera. But it's also 4K camera, which is my favorite hobby, apart from broadcasting live, is to actually broadcast to YouTube using a 4K camera. And the Nexigo is one of the best, because I've said it's got the clearest image. And if you take OBS, add the camera to OBS, and then set it to 4K, you can broadcast in 4K now to YouTube. The other thing is that you can make 4K recordings, and this is important because we don't go live all the time. Incredibly, we don't. I mean, you might think we do, but we don't. We actually record and then just upload. And this is a great camera for actually recording, because you can record in 4K and you can get the most amazing, as I'm hopefully going to prove in my next video for Be Live, you can get the most amazing results using the Nexigo camera. It's got twin built-in noise cancelling microphones, and it works in a conference setting, it works in a solo setting, and it's from Nexigo, and they're American. So what's not to like? Daniel, thank you.
Thank you so much, Stephen. I got used to hear the cue from like our co-producer. We didn't have it this time. I'm not sure what happened. We need to speak about it.
I'm waiting for the signal.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Stephen. Thank you so much for bringing those smart cameras into our life. And there is like a layer of AI in this kind of camera that like really interesting to read about it. And I guess that like next time we'll speak a little bit more about those options. But as you mentioned, it's smart. It's just smart. Thank you so much, Stephen. We are moving from a great and smart camera to a great and smart, not sure. Smart, I guess they're smart. The smart AirPods, like headphones. So, like, Nick, take it from here.
That was a smooth transition. So yeah, so these are the AirPods Pro. For me, these were really a cool little extra thing to get, because when I first started streaming, you know, I was conscious of I didn't want to be tied to my phone or my computer by kind of cables. So I wanted something that I could be mobile about, but I was conscious of like the cost and the financial outlay. So I wanted something I was going to get the most use out of. So AirPods Pro are a great tool because I can use them with my phone for hands-free. I can use them when I'm on Zoom as well. And look how discreet they are as well. And what you're listening to now is me using these. I'm no longer in the microphone. These are the AirPods Pro and the microphone that's on them. So I've got the monitors in my ear. I've got the microphone on here as well. And I've got the freedom to, if I want to, I can just wander around and do whatever. If I want to do some lunges, go for a bit of a jog, everything would still be fine. I'm connected to this, which is great if you're doing stuff in the studio. You're not tied to the screen or your laptop. But it then means they've got so many kind of things that you can do with these. They have dynamic mode. So if you are watching stuff on kind of Apple Play, the earphones know where you're facing. So if you turn your face away from the screen, the audio is still coming from this area here, which is really, it makes it really immersive. So that's a great feature of them. Another great feature is if you're listening to music, and I'm an audiophile, I love good quality audio. So I can have these in noise cancellation mode. So what's coming into the ears is just what's coming in. It plays a frequency, without getting all technical, it plays a frequency at the same frequency of the outside noise, which cancels it out. So the noise you get in your ear is the songs you're listening to, is the movies that you're watching, or the people that you're listening to on Zoom or whatever platform it is. Another great feature they have is transparency mode. Now, I've recently got into my fitness, and what I realized when I was kind of going for walks and jogs along the canal is if I've got my music blaring out in these, quite often, like old people would pass me. That's how fast I run. Old people would pass me, and it would scare the life out of me when I'm in my zone, jogging along, and someone would come past. So if you put them in transparency mode, it also lets you hear kind of what's going on around you, but then still delivering that great quality audio. And like I said, if you're live streaming on your phone, a lot of the times, if you're using your mobile phone, and I've seen people do this, they get a little holder for the phone, they put it up on the side so they can do the TikTok dances or whatever, and then they're shouting at the phone, but the microphone is here. So the more space between you and the phone, the more distorted, the more echoey that the sound becomes. So by having these that connects to the phone, obviously, it means I've got a great portable, mobile, wireless microphone that I can use no matter where I am. So if I'm at a trade show and I'm doing a live, which I often do, I can put these in and I'm still delivering great quality audio. And one of the best features, and it's like a secret feature that they don't shout about, is the live listening feature. So what that means is if I'm in a busy restaurant or in a busy meeting and I can't quite hear what's going on at the other side of the room, I can set via the phone that it will use the microphone on my phone and I can listen to it through these AirPods. So I can literally leave this phone down the opposite end of the big boardroom meeting table and I can hear what's going on down that side of the room. Or if I want to play James Bond, or if I want to play like I'm a mentalist and read people's minds, I could leave the phone on my desk and I could leave the office and I could listen to all the interesting and wonderfully positive things people say about me when I'm not in the room, which I would highly recommend not to do. But these are the Apple AirPods. The ones in the carousel, if you click on them, they're the renewed ones. What's great is with the case itself, this is a mag charge as well. So when you put them back in here, they're charging up the AirPods. And you get in total, I think it's 24 hours of charge when you use with this. So they're absolutely great. USB-C at the bottom. And the fit in the ear is lovely because you get, let me just take this out. On this little rubber seal here, you get 3 different sizes of these. So if you've got little ears, big ears, or medium-sized ears, as Goldilocks would say, they fit in your ear perfectly. So if you are running around, they're not going to drop out. These are the Apple AirPods Pro. The ones in the carousel are renewed, so you can save yourself some cash as well. But highly, highly recommend these as well.
We don't have our co-producer. He left us.
He left, he's gone.
He needed to run, even in the day, you know, like we're lucky because we had the scripts that like we actually have like the first two products. So like yeah, Doctor, thank you so much for joining us. We're already missing your cues. Gan, thank you so much for sharing with us your experience with the AirPods Pro, and we are moving to a new area of products that we never had. A second, Stephen? A second?
That's okay. I'm just pointing at Nick, saying Nick's next.
Yeah. Like a new product that we never discuss about in our show. We never present like any kind of like those products. So Nick, just waiting to learn more about that.
I know. I'm just waiting to see if I can bring a product that you say, seriously, Nick, that is not going in the show. But this one is actually this one is actually video related. And I'll be honest, actually, to tell the story, I didn't think I'd ever buy a portable mini projector either. We only buy things because we need the solution. And my issue was last year, it was my parents' 60th wedding anniversary. And no, this wasn't a gift. I wasn't thinking, what could I buy them? No, my siblings decided, wouldn't it be a good idea, Nick, if we took their wedding photos, or when they say we, they pointed at me, took your wedding photos, made a lovely video montage, included with that pictures of the siblings, and then as the siblings grew older, they had kids, so we had all these photos. So I was inundated with photos. I made a beautiful video montage, although in fairness it was actually Bev that made it, but we thought, right, what we'll do is we will play that all during their 60th wedding anniversary party, which was at this beautiful big hotel. And so my initial thought was, I'll just put it on the MacBook Air. But then I thought, do you know what? It needs to be a bigger space. And so I thought, right, let me have a little look. And this is the OnePad mini projector. This is unbelievable. And the fact that they've upgraded it since I bought it last year, it's going to be even better. It is amazing. We can have, it's Bluetooth, it's 1080 high definition. It's got a beautiful lens on it. Let me tell you, the big issue I had when we took it to the hotel, and I just had it on a little USB port, plugged it in and played it onto a wall. Now their anniversary was end of August, and in UK, the end of August is still quite light. So this was loads of light, and I thought, oh, what will happen? It actually worked really well in the daylight. I was absolutely stunned. There was also, it's got great audio. It's got 2 brilliant built-in speakers. Now, also talking about the Bluetooth, this means that the Bluetooth, I can actually connect the Bluetooth to my speakers here. So actually now I can actually use it at home. And this is the thing, I bought it genuinely. I thought, let's buy it, let's play it, and then I'll probably send it back. Don't tell anyone. But it was so good, I kept it. And now here's the deal, guys, you see, because if you're an Amazon Prime member, then you've got Amazon Video. So you've got 4K high definition videos. There are some movies on there that need a big screen. I'm talking Top Gun Maverick. Oh, yes. So you can actually stream from your Amazon Prime using this projector onto the screen or onto a bigger wall. You can have it outdoors with great audio, and you can actually watch movies which were designed for big screens on this. It is so cool. It's got infrared remote control. It's USB, HDMI, and a couple of other things in there. LCD, LED, PQQ. I'm making that one up. But no, it is absolutely superb. And it is really good. And it's light, it's small. And one of the questions that people asked in the page was, can we use it to project Halloween images onto our windows? I hadn't even thought of that. The answer came back, yes, you can. So as well as Halloween, which is this time next week, you can project your Halloween images on your windows, scare the children, and what's not to love? The OnePad portable projector, but the unusually best purchase I made last year, I think. Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you so much, Nick. Thank you so much. And a tip from an expert here when it comes to presentations, or like celebrating the birthday at least of our daughters. every time you're getting into like this area, you're looking like to share with the guys that are actually coming some pictures, so on and so forth. So in Google Photos, you actually have a built-in presentation mode, and Google Photos actually like recognizing the photo of yourself or the whom that you're looking to. So you just need to create like a dedicated like album or showing like all the pictures, but then it's just running all the pictures from the specific album, and you can present them with this projector or with other projectors or everywhere. So Google Photos have like an inside feature for presentations, and it's awesome. This kind of like sharing the picture during the event is bringing like such a great atmosphere, and sharing like such a great moment, and it's just lovely to have those photos during like those events. It's enhancing our own offline events, I guess, with like with pictures and graphics, as we spoke previously. So guys, like every and any great things in life, even our show, have an end. So first of all, I want to
I've just got,
Stephen, go for it.
I've got one admission to make. I've been applauding at the end of every presentation. I've just realised I've got a noise cancelling microphone, so nobody.
Technology. What are you gonna with it, Stephen? You have to stop using those great products and smart ones that using AI for reducing like the noise and the noise cancellation and all the other great things that are happening there in the background.
Indeed.
Okie dokie. Guys, any couple of thoughts before we're ending our show?
It'd be interesting. Did I hear that next week's show's a Halloween themed one?
We need to make like a scary show. We will speak about it offline, but for sure we'll come with a special and limited edition for the Halloween.
The Park Run, which is on Saturday, it's a organised 5K. That's Halloween based as well, isn't it, Nick?
It is indeed.
Do many people go in costume?
I think last year, normally when we have a theme, quite a few people do. Runners like to dress up in weird stuff. I mean, I don't forget doing a 10-mile race once with a giant cigarette. I mean, it was just weird.
Right, okay. Point taken.
Okie dokie. Nick, Grant, anything to add?
Just once again, absolutely love these shows. There's such great fun.
Thank you so
It's true.
much.
I can't believe I'm the tail end of the snake.
Nick, next time you will always have the next time. We have like such a great competitors here in the chat that actually during like the entire show we're commenting all over the place and we're competing with each other. So thank you so much all the viewers and everybody that joined us today. Yeah, Nick.
In fact, very last one. The next competition, guys, when we get the snake, is who will get the snake to go all the way around the frame.
Yeah.
Screenshot it, send it in.
We will see. Yeah, jokes aside, Nick, but once we're starting to think about the development, one of the ideas that I brought is actually to have a scoreboard. In that scoreboard, we should have like, all like the show hosts with like the specific like parameters that they have. Like how much time it took you to get into like the full snake. I will tell you that for having a full snake, it's something that Mikola was actually like calculating today. You need to have 79 different pictures. 79 different pictures. 80, it's like a full snake that you don't know where the head is and where the back is. So like 79 is the max capacity right now. But as you know, it's like a feature that not even alpha feature that we still need to test it under like a stress load, so on and so forth. And then we'll be able to bring you the ability to have those 79 bubbles on screen. But first of all, use what we have right now, and then we'll gain some feedbacks, and we will be able to deliver those great and funny features to our users and to you guys. So, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you all our viewers, our buyers, everybody that join us. Stephen, anything to add before pressing the button?
Just enjoy the rest of your day. See you same time next week.
Guys.
Enjoy, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. And we have